It's because there's so much pop and content. Like
Whenever
Jenny
we go
messing up
against
the
each
weather.
other, though, you take it so seriously and you get so
What are you talking
competitive. And then I just like rage baiting you. So it's not, it always turns into this toxic type of 30-minute thing between you and me.
Do you want me to not be toxic today?
No, well, it's not your fault. It's also my fault.
Oh, did someone save that audio?
No.
Save that audio, please.
Yeah, Michael, pull it for us.
Because he makes me feel like a crazy person,
Mike,
which is part of
5.
his rage baiting.
I'm going to give you a 20 if you get rid of that forever, Mike.
Mike, don't throw the shaka out to Cole.
First off, I produce the podcast, so I decide what goes in and what goes out. And I'm definitely taking that out. Just kidding. All right, Colt, are you ready to party?
Yeah.
You're like, wait, what does that mean?
Sure.
Okay. Your letter today, we're going to go with C, okay?
All right, it's C.
C is your letter.
Gotcha.
You got a 60-second timer ready to go. As soon as I say this,
Yep.
you will hit that timer. Your first one is famous females.
And what's my letter?
C.
C. Famous females? I was going to say Charlie Puth.
Nope.
Probably Sierra.
Sierra. Okay. Medicine or drugs?
Skip.
Hobbies.
Chalk.
State fair food.
Corn dog.
Languages.
Can you say Chinese? But it's like Mandarin, though.
No, I think Chinese is fine.
I'll do Chinese, sure.
Okay. Carnival rides.
Skip.
Animals.
Chewbacca. Probably cheetah.
Okay. Junk food.
Churro.
Alrighty. Companies.
Companies. Coles is a K, dang it. I don't know. This is a big L for me right now.
Okay. That's all right, Colt, because you know what?
Right. It's not all right.
It's because we haven't had our coffee from Hamlin today yet, and we're going to have that when we get to the state fair today.
Do the windows open?
Do the windows open? They
Can I
don't
jump
actually, for purposes like this.
Okay.
Helen, she's looking at her phone, so she's not paying attention.
Does she even care about this show?
No, she's not. Oh, she's taking selfies, I think.
What are you doing?
I saw her look up at her phone and do a little duck lip thing. Yeah, you were taking selfies out there, weren't you?
I was going to respond to a question that was on a Ask Me Anything thing just to kill some time. And I was going to say, someone asked if we were going to be raising money for Children's again this year. And I was going to say, yes, we are, September 17th.
Yes, we are. All right, Fallon, your letter is C. Okay?
C.
C. And we will hit that timer as soon as I say the first one. Famous females.
Cher.
Oh, wow. Okay. Medicine or drugs?
Codeine.
Hobbies.
Curling.
State fair food.
Cheese curds.
Languages.
Chinese.
Carnival rides.
The skip.
Animals.
Cheetah.
Junk food.
Cookies. Chocolate chip cookies.
Okay. Companies.
Carter.
What? Okay. And things you plug in.
Curling iron.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up. Let's go back to carnival rides.
Chair. Chairlift. Chairs. Carousel.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. And codeine starts with a C?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was K, so I was going to go back to that one. But I think
Did I go through 10?
Yeah, I think that was everything.
Oh.
Congratulations.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure codeine is with a C.
It is a C? Okay. I just want to make sure. All right, here we go. The first one was famous females. Colt had Sierra. Fallon had Cher.
Of course you did. I love that for you.
So there we go. Medicine and drugs. Fallon had codeine, and Colt did not have anything. Hobbies. Colt had chalk. I'll give it to you. That's a hobby.
Yeah.
And curling for Fallon. Number 4 was state fair food. Colt had corn dog. Fallon had cheese curds. Ooh. So you doubled up there, baby girl.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Number 5 was languages. You both said Chinese.
Is Chinese even a language? Don't they all speak Mandarin?
Said too. And I thought it was considered a language, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think they speak Mandarin, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's Mandarin, I think.
Either way, we both said it, so no point.
Yeah. All right, carnival rides. Colt did not have anything, and Fallon did get to carousel after she said chairlift at first. So
for some, it's a ride
yeah.
up the stairs or something.
Animals, you both said cheetah.
Really? I almost said cat and went away from it because you're the cat lady.
I know. I'm kind of surprised you guys didn't both say cat. Junk food is churro for Colt, and Fallon had chocolate chip cookie.
Dang, ding, ding.
Triple C's. Companies.
Also, Jenny's bra size.
Thank you. Companies, Colt didn't have anything, and Fallon had Carter.
Yeah, Carter.
What is Carter?
It's like kids' clothes, C-A-R-T-E-R.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then things you plug in. Colt did not get to that. Fallon got curling iron. So
this is our least toxic round.
With a whopping 4 points coming in at second place is Colt today.
That's all good. I'm sorry I don't know about drugs.
And
it's fine.
I'm the only one you missed.
The winner is Fallon with 11 points. Congratulations.
I'm sorry I don't know anything about drugs, and I don't hang out by carousels a lot. But all right,
well,
cool.
That's interesting because we're in Carousel Park. The booth is, so you should have been able to get that. But
we were at the carousel at the Minnesota Zoo yesterday, so I'm all about the carousel life. All right, we have it. Thank you, Jenny, for Scategories. We're gonna get back. We do have my entertainment report, but what I'm trying to say is we have an all new War of the Roses. Is he dog walking or is he being a dog?
Tease? You want to do a little clippy tease?
Sure, let's hear it.
My boyfriend, he's a professional dog walker, and we do share each other's location on our phones. I've just kind of noticed that there's this one house he goes to at this particular time each day, and he stays in that one location for a while.
But is he cheating? We'll find out 7:35 this morning in an all-new War of the Roses on KDWB.
Entertainment Report on 101.3 KDWB.
Miley Cyrus paid, everyone was waiting for this because remember, Dolly is Miley's godmother. So she paid tribute. We're going to get to that in just a second. We've talked about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle going to the UK. And they literally, just so you know, to put money in perspective, they spend more than most people's yearly salary to travel back to the UK. They reportedly flew from California to England on a luxury private jet that can seat up to 13 people. It can sleep up to 6. It comes loaded with leather seating, 2 bathrooms, and room for up to 15 suitcases. So how much does it cost to fly in that setup?
I'm going to guess.
Well, you said more than some people's salary, so I would say $40,000.
I was going to say 90.
$270,000. I know that's more than a lot of people's salary, but I'm just saying.
Whoa. That's crazy.
That's like
crazy.
3 times the normal person's salary.
No, I agree. This is that was the wording of this article.
Way more than 3 times.
Can we just disband the franchise? I've been advocating for nothing except getting rid of the monarchy this month.
You have brought this up multiple times.
Which is weird because that's not why they're. You know what I mean? That's not why they're rich.
Well, you could argue it is with the credibility of the things.
No, you're right. That's why they got all these extra brand deals. You're not wrong about that. So, but I just am there's got to be a different way to travel and
they should have
safe.
To row. If you want to come back to the country.
I was going to say, but once you have a little taste of something, you can't go back. For instance, I somehow weaseled my way into an economy plus seat on one of my flights.
Good for you.
This recent trip. I don't know how. It gave me the option to pick that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is so nice because it had the hard little dividers between the seats.
So your leg wasn't spilling into someone next to you?
Well, no, I also had it was almost an exit row vibe. It wasn't an exit row, but it was the row right behind first class. And I was like, I need this in my life at all times. I wasn't even first class. And then the next flight, I was on your basic 35F. And I realized that's just what I'm always going to be.
Did you just whisper loser to Jen?
No,
I'm always going to be a 35F.
I always do basic economy too. And they always threaten it. You're not going to be able to choose your seat. Cool. Good for you. Get out of here.
Right.
Here's the thing. They should have to travel back in a kayak. If you want to be in the good graces of our country and you want to rejoin this monarchy after you talk so much S about it, get on a kayak and cross the Atlantic.
They don't want to rejoin the monarchy, though. They specifically are saying they're not trying to actively step back into their role.
Cold knows everything.
I know. All right, really quickly, let's do a little Dolly tribute from Miley Cyrus. So she finally, she said she wanted to take a day to get her thoughts and feelings together after the death of her Aunt Dolly. She said, "The feeling of losing my Aunt Dolly is beyond what feels right to share. Our most sacred moments were private, and they'll stay there behind the stage, beneath the glamour and between our hearts. What I know is Dolly would want me to feel it, write a song about it, and then continue on and be strong. I have an angel by my side. I always have. One of our last conversations was about music and metamorphosis."
101.3 KDWB.
You want to apologize for the misinformation you're putting out in the Twin Cities, Jenny?
Heaven forbid you asked me to do a weather report at like 5:30 in the morning, okay? Like, I couldn't help myself.
I walk in, Jenny walks in, Colt goes, "Do you know that your weather report says it's a high of 32 today?" And she goes, "No, I didn't."
82.
And he goes,
82.
"Well, someone said," and I did listen to it. And she's like, "No, you just misunderstood. I slurred it a little bit."
All right, let's replay the tape, okay?
A gorgeous day ahead of us to kick off the Minnesota State Fair. It's going to be sunny out there with a high of 32.
Okay.
And then tomorrow, mostly sunny.
So
and high of
you're
84.
telling me we misunderstood that, and you clearly said 82.
It says 82.
Okay.
A gorgeous day ahead of us to kick off the Minnesota State Fair. It's going to be sunny out there with a high of 32. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 84.
Wait, one more
It's
time.
like the one dress. Is it
A
blue
gorgeous
or
day ahead of us
not?
to kick off the Minnesota State Fair. It's going to be sunny out there with a high of 32. And then tomorrow,
Okay.
A balmy 32, the first day of the Minnesota State Fair.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
Good
Sometimes
times.
words just come out of our mouths and we forget what we're saying.
Don't loop us in. How dare you do that to me and Colt today?
All right, I'm sorry, everybody. It's 82, a high of 82.
It's going to be 82. Okay.
Got
Sounds
it.
good. Got
Okay,
it.
glad we made that very clear.
I was trying to make it as slow-mo, but I can't. I'm not smart enough to figure that out.
Yes, you are. It's a lot of pressure to do it in 30 seconds. So.
Yeah, anyways. So if you had one piece of information to tell an alien, like they come down, they're like, "Oh, what up, G?" And you're like, "Sup?" And they're like,
Oh, it's
"Fill
cool
me
that
in.
we can easily talk, yeah.
I'm trying to soak up as much pop culture knowledge as I can to fit in with you simpletons. What information are you going to tell this alien? Fallon?"
All right, let's talk about the moment most of us can't forget about. I'm going to let the audio tell the story to start us off.
Music, so thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
All right, so let's talk about Mr. Alien or Mrs. That's my B. The beef that began with Taylor and Kanye that led to years of songs targeted at each other, seemingly a reconciliation just for Kanye to turn again, then to record a phone call that was edited that turned everyone against her, leaving snake emojis in comments for years, inspiring the Reputation album. Some think Taylor's best album, others don't know. And and here we are today. It brought in the Kardashians. It brought loyalties on both sides and beefs forever. So that's the pop culture moment I would share.
I forget about that beef every once in a while.
It's because who cares anymore?
Right.
They both.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
They're both doing their own things.
Yeah, for sure. What's yours?
I would do Tupac and Biggie.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
I would actually sit down with that alien because I don't really know all the deets on that one.
Well, okay, here's the thing. So they started out as friends, right? The rappers, East Coast, West Coast. Tupac, West Coast, Biggie, East Coast.
Okay,
Got it?
Got it.
Okay, Tupac gets shot 5 times. Everything changes. 1994 gets shot 5 times. He survives, but he's convinced that Biggie knows something about it because he's jealous of his sales.
He survived after 5 shots?
He got shot 5 times. So
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Tupac starts being like, "Dude, yeah, it's crazy. Definitely the East Coast after me. Like Biggie." So then Biggie responds and he makes a song about, shut up. Who cares? You got shot.
Who shot you? Separate the weak from the ops. Leap hard to creep them Brooklyn streets. It's on. Stop all that bickering.
Stop bickering. You only got shot
bickering, yeah.
5 times. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop
Stop
bickering.
whining.
Stop it.
You lived.
So now it's like totally East Coast, West Coast, right? Suge Knight, he starts getting his hand in the mix. That's a whole
heard
thing. You
that.
go down
And I
that.
came to Bubba Gump's one time. All right, keep going, though. He did. I was
Why was he
working.
at Bubba
I know,
Gump?
that's what I
Why
said,
wouldn't he
too.
be?
Suge.
If you had their
He was
popcorn
there with a
truck?
family. Like 10 people. All right, keep going with your Biggie
Yeah.
Tupac.
Suge Knight went to the Bubba? All right, that's crazy. So then Tupac goes nuclear, okay? Ends up hooking up with Biggie's wife
That's not good.
It's crazy.
and then makes a song about it.
West side when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I your wife.
my God.
Who was that one?
Faith Evans.
No, who was the guy singing?
That was Tupac.
Oh.
In the end, is
Oh, I thought you
just...
said Suge Knight hooked up. No, you said Tupac. Gotcha.
That, you can't really come back from that line. You can't come back from that line.
You can't do it.
So then Tupac is murdered, okay? Tupac's murdered. He was at a Mike Tyson fight, I guess. Got hit up, whatever. And then 6 months later, though, something interesting happens. Biggie's murdered. So then they're trying to figure out
who done it?
Who's facilitating all this and who comes out on top? Who has all the royalties and who's getting all the every breath you take goes to Diddy.
Yeah.
And then you go down that whole rabbit hole.
That's a whole different rabbit hole. Yeah.
And then the alien would
part
just
I
be,
do know. That's like the only part I really knew about that.
The alien would just be like, I'm out. I don't care about this
Too
world
much.
anymore. You guys are sick.
But
I'm
also
leaving.
make me a mixed CD at least before I leave.
Can I get California love?
My pop culture moment's a little bit more lighthearted.
Okay.
It involves one of the greatest reality TV shows of all time, the one, the only Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
And I would like to remind and tell the alien about the note.
Yeah.
And here's a little clip about it.
The first night at bed, when you left crying, Ron made out with two girls and put his head in between a cocktail waitress's breasts. We say like it's not breasts. So she probably won't even know it's us, hopefully.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, yeah, it's a classic moment.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So it was just a big dramatic thing within the reality TV show Jersey Shore. And if you ever want to see what people look like when they use too much fake tan, you watch that show.
Yeah, and too much hair gel and hairspray. Gym tan laundry, baby. All right. What pop culture moment would you share with the aliens? 53921.
WV. Uh-oh. Jenny's been on Reddit.
I realize we just did a War of the Roses that revolves around a dog, but my Reddit actually revolves around a dog too. Because
we
I
love
think
dogs. That's fine.
We do love dogs. So I would love to hear your guys' opinion on this. Thanks, big dog.
You're welcome.
So basically, this person is on Reddit and she says that she takes her husky to a daycare and the husky's name is Yuna. Okay. Well, the daycare started giving the husky a nickname, Yuna Tuna, like whatever. And now, like, one of the girls only calls Yuna Tuna, not Yuna at all, just like Tuna, hello, Tuna. And the owner is pissed because the dog is like not answering to Yuna as much anymore. The dog's answering to Tuna now.
Well, is the dog spending more time with the daycare than with its mother?
Right.
It sounds
That's
like
very true.
That's unfortunate that has to be the case.
Right. And so, I mean, it sounds like she works in a job where she just takes the dog to daycare almost every day so the dog can like have interaction and stuff. And huskies are like, they need to be out.
Yeah.
Like, my dad had a husky and honestly, he kenneled him every time he went to work. And I just felt very bad for well, anyways. So I want your guys' opinion. Like, would you be pissed if a daycare was like renaming your dog and all of a sudden your dog's like not answering to that? Because I will be honest, as someone who watches dogs, I give all the dogs nicknames. And there's one dog I love. His name's Louie. And I call him Wooey. Wooey, come here, Wooey. Woo. I call him Woo sometimes too. I'll be like, okay, Woo. And he does answer to it.
Well, I think I'd be so confused at first.
I have a couple of pugs that live next to me, and one is Potato, and I call him Taterade. Like, so I don't know. I'm a big fan of nicknames.
You are.
So sometimes I'll even call Percy nicknames that don't even make sense. Sandwich.
Well, we know that because of your cats. Each of your cats has like a legal name and then like 5 nicknames.
I don't know the real names anymore. I know right now.
Write down them real quick.
Okay, so Moose, Moo Moo, Moogie. Okay, little boy, his name is actually Cinnamon, but sometimes we call him Saki because he has white socks on his feet.
Okay.
So confusing for these cats.
And then sometimes I call him like Sumo Roll. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Cuddles, Bubba, Peony.
Peeny's the weirdest one every time. I never get it. I never.
Okay, one
The
more time.
Pinorama
Their
sometimes.
3 legal names are what?
I don't. Well,
Moose?
I think Cuddles is my Siamese
Cinnamon?
cat. Cinnamon is a tabby, and then Moose, his legitimate name.
His
I think
legitimate name?
I think it was Curly at one point.
What?
I don't know, guys.
I would be annoyed. To answer your question,
Yeah.
at first I'd be like, I don't care if like anyone, like we call Dolly is my dog's name, but we call her Beef more than anything.
Beef.
She answers to both. But if someone else gave her a nickname so often that she didn't even answer to her own name, yeah, I'd be annoyed. Imagine if I took Olive and they were like, OG, and they only called her that and Olive no longer wanted to be Olive. I'd be like, you don't get to rename my kid, you know? So I don't know. I can see why she'd be a little annoyed.
Someone texted in and said, yeah, I'd be irritated, but that is a breed because it's a husky that attaches very quickly to the people that they see and spend quality time with the most. So it's kind of on her.
Dang.
Tuna is also a better name. I'm just going to be honest than Una. Tuna is way better name.
Una
Oh, you
with a
didn't
Y.
get the real name.
Yeah.
See,
So
it's already forgotten.
It's Tuna.
Tuna's a lot better.
Tuna. And now
Come here,
just
Toonie.
Tuna.
What is it?
Come here,
Toonie?
Toonie. I'll get you tuned up. Let's get some food.
I can only imagine the different names. Little peony.
Tune up.
All right, thank you, Jenny. Jenny got called out by a Gen Z recently.
I sure did.
Why?
Because apparently I'm doing something that's super cringe. So
What?
I feel like we got to get some Gen Z people on the phone to let me know if it actually is or not.